G'day everybody, it's April 14th, Monday. We had nice little rain and snow yesterday morning. Everything's looking pretty decent. This is where I just moved the yearlings off of. It's kind of neat from this angle. You can see the swath that they were on and where they're at now. We've got a lot of clover on these sand knolls that's trying to grow. Now that the sun can get through to them after we've grazed it, I'm thinking that it should change the dynamic of things. So that's after the graze. That's before the graze. As you can see on this side of the fence, stuff is growing, grass is growing. We're moving along. I guess it's the 19th of March. We have probably grazed about, I want to say 12, maybe 15 acres. And we're getting into the busier time with farming and stuff. Got some stuff to go get ready before we go seeding and whatnot. So I'm making the paddocks bigger so that they got a couple days. This should almost be, well, it'll be at least 2 days, but it might even be 3 days. The paddock here, this next one. And I'm setting up the one after that this morning as well, so that it's out of the road and ready to go, so that if I get busy working on equipment and stuff, I don't have to build a fence. I can just move. So that should give me another couple days, 3 days on top of that, so that should take me to the weekend. No, it's I'm happier with the graze now. We're doing long stretches, narrow. Look at the clover in here. I don't know if you can see it, if it shows up. But we got a good start of clover last year. We had an inch of rain last October and it started a lot of stuff. And this was not grazed, so this is going to kind of set things up differently for hopefully change the parameters of things. So here's a leafy spurge plant that it's not ate, but it's broke off and it's laying there. And back to the bio. Yes, there is leafy spurge on this land, and that is part of my grazing plan and whatnot, is to try to impact it so that the grass gets a chance to do things before the spurge does. It's an early starter as well. And I'm just looking around here, and before I turned them in here, there was a fair few. There's a spurge plant right there. and it's unimpacted. But all in all, we've grazed some in here. They have grazed it. When it's small, they will graze it. And that sets it back. I guess we're just going to see how it goes. There's some more that has been not impacted. We're just going to work on it and see what we can do. Rome wasn't built in a day, and all this stuff seems to be a learning experience or a different experience every year. I want to show you something. There was a sandy spot here. Looks like maybe an old coyote den. And they played in the sand and did their thing. But just maybe notice the hoof impacts are almost touching corner to corner everywhere we go. So it's like that out there too. Like you can see how they traveled. And these long narrow paddocks really make the travel and the impact, all the research and the stuff I've seen, the longer and narrower the paddocks, the more impact you get. So we're trying it, but if we can get down and just have a closer look, like there's clovers that made it through the graze, they're going to spring pretty hard, and when they do, they're going to outperform some things because they create a lot of shade. They get fairly bushy, and we're just going to go from there. Okay, I'm going to finish picking up. If I do any more recording, I will add it all together and edit it and put it out. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. This is actually a good view of before and after from this angle this morning with the light. And everything on this side over to the fence has been grazed, and everything on this side over to the next fence has not been grazed. There's about a 40-acre chunk in this area, and we're not halfway through it yet. So in 5 more days we'll have a month's worth of grazing with 12 animals on this. So probably going to be about half done by that time on 20 acres. But we're not taking it down to the dirt. We're leaving things for protection of the soil and so on. So I'm hoping it changes the dynamics of this paddock. Alright, if I do more, I'll add it together. Talk to you later.